Here are 7 lessons from Funny Story by Emily Henry. Emily Henry's Funny Story is a heartwarming romantic comedy that follows the story of a struggling comedian who falls for her childhood crush. Here are 7 lessons we can learn from the book. Overview. In the quaint town of Waning Bay, Michigan, Daphne finds herself at a crossroads. Just a year ago, she moved here with her fiancé, Peter, who had dreams of settling down in his hometown. Daphne, a reserved children's librarian, had built her life around Peter's ambitions. But everything changes when Peter confesses he's in love with his childhood best friend, Petra, leaving Daphne heartbroken and without a place to call home. Enter Miles, Petra's ex-boyfriend, who is as outgoing and positive as Daphne is reserved. Miles offers Daphne a place to stay, and together, they concoct a plan to make their exes jealous by pretending to be a couple. As they navigate their shared heartbreak, they begin to discover more about themselves and each other. What starts as a scheme to irritate their exes slowly turns into a journey of self-discovery and healing. Through humorous and heartfelt moments, Daphne and Miles explore the town, share their sorrows, and build a genuine connection. The story beautifully captures the essence of picking up the pieces after a breakup and finding new beginnings in unexpected places. As Daphne and Miles spend more time together, they realize that their fake relationship might just be the start of something real. Funny Story is a charming tale of love, loss, and the unexpected paths life can take. It's a reminder that even in the midst of heartbreak, there can be moments of joy and new beginnings. 1. The importance of pursuing your passions. The novel's protagonist, Cookie, is determined to pursue her dream of becoming a comedian. This highlights the significance of following one's passions and aspirations. In Funny Story by Emily Henry, the theme of pursuing one's passions is intricately woven into the narrative, particularly through the character of Daphne. Daphne had always been the practical one, her life meticulously planned around her fiancé Peter's dreams. Moving to Waning Bay was supposed to be the start of their perfect life together. But when Peter leaves her for his childhood friend Petra, Daphne is left adrift, questioning everything she thought she knew about herself and her future. As she navigates this unexpected turn, Daphne finds herself living with Miles, Petra's ex-boyfriend. Miles is the polar opposite of Daphne, spontaneous, carefree, and deeply passionate about his music. Initially, Daphne views Miles's lifestyle with skepticism, seeing it as unstable and impractical. However, as they spend more time together, she begins to see the value in his approach to life. Miles's passion for music is infectious. He lives and breathes it, and his dedication to his craft inspires Daphne to reflect on her own life choices. She realizes that she has been living according to others' expectations, suppressing her own desires and interests. Through her interactions with Miles, Daphne starts to explore her own passions, rediscovering her love for storytelling and children's literature. The turning point comes when Daphne decides to take a risk and apply for a job at a local library, a position that aligns perfectly with her passion for books and children. This decision marks a significant shift in her life, as she begins to prioritize her own happiness and fulfillment over societal expectations and the plans she had made with Peter. Daphne's journey in Funny Story underscores the importance of pursuing one's passions. It highlights how embracing what you love can lead to personal growth, happiness, and a sense of purpose. By stepping out of her comfort zone and following her heart, Daphne not only finds a new career path but also discovers a deeper connection with herself and with Miles. This narrative arc beautifully illustrates that pursuing your passions is not just about career choices but about living authentically and finding joy in the things that truly matter to you. 2. The power of friendship. Cookie's friendships with her fellow comedians provide her with support, companionship, and a sense of belonging. This emphasizes the importance of strong friendships in our lives. Daphne's life takes an unexpected turn when her fiancé, Peter, leaves her for his childhood friend, Petra. Stranded in the small town of Waning Bay, Michigan, Daphne feels isolated and heartbroken. With nowhere else to go, she reluctantly accepts an offer to stay with Miles, Petra's ex-boyfriend. Initially, their arrangement is purely practical, but as they navigate their shared heartbreak, a deep and unexpected friendship begins to blossom. Miles, with his carefree and spontaneous nature, is a stark contrast to Daphne's reserved and structured personality. Despite their differences, they find common ground in their mutual pain and the need to rebuild their lives. Through late-night conversations, shared meals, and spontaneous adventures, they start to support each other in ways they never anticipated. One of the most poignant moments in the story is when Daphne realizes that Miles's friendship has given her the strength to pursue her own passions and dreams. Miles encourages her to apply for a job at the local library, reigniting her love for children's literature. In turn, Daphne helps Miles confront his own fears and insecurities, particularly those related to his music career. Their friendship is not without its challenges. There are moments of tension and misunderstanding, but these only serve to deepen their bond. They learn to communicate openly and honestly, building a foundation of trust and mutual respect. This friendship becomes a source of healing and growth for both of them, illustrating the transformative power of genuine human connection. Through Daphne and Miles's journey, Funny Story teaches us that true friendship can be a powerful force for change. It shows that friends can help us see the best in ourselves, encourage us to take risks, and support us through our darkest times. The story beautifully captures how friendship can be a source of strength, joy, and new beginnings. 3. The transformative power of love. The love story between Cookie and Nick is a central theme of the novel. It demonstrates the transformative power of love and its ability to heal and inspire. Daphne's life is turned upside down when her fiancé, Peter, leaves her for his childhood friend, Petra. Stranded in Waning Bay, Michigan, Daphne feels lost and heartbroken. She reluctantly moves in with Miles, Petra's ex-boyfriend, who is also grappling with his own heartbreak. Initially, their relationship is based on convenience and a shared desire to make their exes jealous. However, as they spend more time together, something deeper begins to develop. Miles, with his carefree and passionate approach to life, slowly helps Daphne break out of her shell. He encourages her to pursue her own passions and dreams, something she had neglected while trying to fit into Peter's world. Daphne, in turn, helps Miles confront his fears and insecurities, particularly those related to his music career. Their relationship becomes a safe space where they can be vulnerable and honest with each other. As their bond deepens, Daphne and Miles begin to heal from their past wounds. They discover that love is not just about romantic attraction but also about growth, support, and understanding. Through their journey, they learn that true love has the power to transform individuals, helping them become the best versions of themselves. One of the most significant moments in the story is when Daphne realizes that her feelings for Miles are genuine and not just a rebound. This realization marks a turning point in her life, as she starts to embrace her true self and her desires. Similarly, Miles finds the courage to pursue his music career more seriously, inspired by Daphne's belief in him. Their love story is a testament to the idea that love can be a powerful force for change. It shows that when two people genuinely care for and support each other, they can overcome any obstacle and grow together. The transformative power of love in Funny Story is beautifully illustrated through the characters' personal growth and their journey towards finding happiness and fulfillment. This narrative highlights how love can lead to profound personal transformation, encouraging us to embrace our true selves and pursue our dreams. 4. The importance of self-belief. Cookie faces numerous setbacks and self-doubt, but she ultimately learns to believe in herself. This highlights the importance of self-belief and perseverance in achieving goals. Daphne's life is turned upside down when her fiancé, Peter, leaves her for his childhood friend, Petra. Stranded in the small town of Waning Bay, Michigan, Daphne feels lost and unsure of herself. She moves in with Miles, Petra's ex-boyfriend, who is also dealing with his own heartbreak. Initially, Daphne is consumed by self-doubt, questioning her worth and the decisions that led her to this point. Miles, with his carefree and passionate approach to life, becomes an unexpected source of inspiration for Daphne. He encourages her to pursue her own interests and passions, something she had neglected while trying to fit into Peter's world. Through their growing friendship, Daphne begins to see herself in a new light. She starts to believe in her own abilities and worth, realizing that she doesn't need to rely on others for validation. One pivotal moment in the story is when Daphne decides to apply for a job at the local library. This decision marks a significant shift in her mindset. Despite her initial fears and insecurities, she takes a leap of faith, driven by her newfound belief in herself. This act of courage not only opens up new opportunities for her but also reinforces her self-confidence. As Daphne continues to embrace her passions and take risks, she discovers that self-belief is a powerful force. It enables her to overcome obstacles, pursue her dreams, and build a fulfilling life on her own terms. Her journey illustrates that believing in oneself is essential for personal growth and happiness. Through Daphne's story, Funny Story teaches us that self-belief is not just about having confidence in our abilities but also about trusting our instincts and making choices that align with our true selves. It shows that when we believe in ourselves, we can navigate life's challenges with resilience and find joy in our own unique path. This narrative highlights the importance of self-belief in achieving personal growth and fulfillment. 5. The value of vulnerability. The novel explores the challenges of vulnerability and the importance of opening up to others. It demonstrates the transformative power of vulnerability in building strong relationships. Daphne's life is thrown into disarray when her fiancé, Peter, leaves her for his childhood friend, Petra. Stranded in the small town of Waning Bay, Michigan, Daphne feels lost and heartbroken. She moves in with Miles, Petra's ex-boyfriend, who is also dealing with his own heartbreak. Initially, their relationship is based on convenience and a shared desire to make their exes jealous. However, as they spend more time together, they begin to open up to each other in ways they never expected. Miles, with his carefree and passionate approach to life, becomes an unexpected source of comfort for Daphne. He encourages her to embrace her emotions and be honest about her feelings. Through their growing friendship, Daphne learns that being vulnerable is not a sign of weakness but a strength. She starts to share her fears, insecurities, and dreams with Miles, finding solace in their mutual understanding. One pivotal moment in the story is when Daphne breaks down and confides in Miles about her struggles with self-worth and her fear of being alone. Instead of judging her, Miles listens and offers his support, creating a safe space for Daphne to be herself. This act of vulnerability deepens their bond and helps Daphne realize that she doesn't have to face her challenges alone. As Daphne continues to embrace her vulnerability, she discovers that it allows her to connect more deeply with others and with herself. She becomes more open to new experiences and starts to rebuild her life on her own terms. Her journey illustrates that vulnerability is a crucial part of personal growth and healing. Through Daphne and Miles's story, Funny Story teaches us that the value of vulnerability lies in its ability to foster genuine connections and personal transformation. It shows that when we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we open the door to deeper relationships and a more authentic life. This narrative highlights the importance of vulnerability in building meaningful connections and achieving personal growth. 6. The importance of embracing change. The novel explores the challenges and opportunities that come with change. It encourages readers to embrace change and see it as a chance for growth and new beginnings. The theme of embracing change is a pivotal aspect of the narrative, particularly through the experiences of the protagonist, Daphne. Daphne's life is upended when her fiancé, Peter, abruptly leaves her for his childhood friend, Petra. Stranded in the small town of Waning Bay, Michigan, Daphne is forced to confront a future that looks nothing like the one she had meticulously planned. Initially, she is overwhelmed by the sudden change, feeling lost and unsure of her next steps. Enter Miles, Petra's ex-boyfriend, who offers Daphne a place to stay. Miles is everything Daphne is not: spontaneous, laid-back, and unafraid of change. Living with Miles, Daphne is exposed to a different way of life, one that values flexibility and the ability to adapt to new circumstances. This new environment challenges Daphne to rethink her rigid approach to life. One of the most significant moments in the story is when Daphne decides to apply for a job at the local library. This decision marks a turning point for her, as she steps out of her comfort zone and embraces the uncertainty of a new career path. Through this process, Daphne learns that change, while daunting, can also be an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. As Daphne and Miles navigate their evolving relationship, they both learn to embrace the changes in their lives. Daphne starts to see the beauty in the unexpected and the value in being open to new experiences. Miles, inspired by Daphne's courage, begins to take his own life more seriously, pursuing his passion for music with renewed vigor. Their journey together illustrates that embracing change is essential for personal growth and happiness. It shows that while change can be uncomfortable and challenging, it also opens up new possibilities and paths that we might never have considered. By letting go of her old life and embracing the new, Daphne finds a sense of fulfillment and joy that she had never imagined. This narrative highlights the importance of embracing change as a means to discover new opportunities and achieve personal growth. 7. The Power of Laughter. The novel celebrates the power of laughter and its ability to bring people together and brighten our lives. It reminds us of the importance of finding joy and humor in everyday life. The power of laughter is a central theme that plays a significant role in the characters' journeys, particularly in the relationship between Daphne and Miles. Daphne's world is turned upside down when her fiancé, Peter, leaves her for his childhood friend, Petra. Stranded in the small town of Waning Bay, Michigan, Daphne feels lost and heartbroken. She moves in with Miles, Petra's ex-boyfriend, who is also dealing with his own heartbreak. Initially, their relationship is based on convenience and a shared desire to make their exes jealous. However, as they spend more time together, they discover the healing power of laughter. Miles, with his carefree and humorous approach to life, becomes an unexpected source of joy for Daphne. His ability to find humor in even the most challenging situations helps Daphne see her own circumstances in a new light. Through their growing friendship, Daphne learns that laughter can be a powerful tool for coping with pain and finding happiness. One of the most significant moments in the story is when Daphne and Miles share a spontaneous, laughter-filled evening at a local comedy club. This experience marks a turning point for Daphne, as she realizes that laughter can be a source of strength and resilience. It helps her release the emotional tension she has been carrying and opens her up to new possibilities. As Daphne and Miles continue to navigate their evolving relationship, they find that laughter brings them closer together. It helps them break down emotional barriers and build a deeper connection. Through their shared moments of humor, they learn to embrace life's unpredictability and find joy in the present. Their journey illustrates that laughter is not just a way to mask pain but a means to genuinely heal and grow. It shows that finding humor in difficult situations can help us navigate life's challenges with grace and optimism. The power of laughter in Funny Story is beautifully illustrated through the characters' personal growth and their journey towards finding happiness and fulfillment. This narrative highlights the importance of laughter in overcoming life's challenges and building meaningful connections. Funny Story is a heartwarming and uplifting novel that offers valuable insights into love, friendship, and personal growth. Its lessons can be applied to various aspects of life, making it a relatable and enjoyable read for readers of all ages. Thank you for listening. I hope this content is useful to you. If you like this kind of content, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel to support our team.